what's up? Trying a new thing, some golf. Got a couple of holes on the way. Played 4 holes out. This is the first hole. Just pretty much straight away. As you can see, it's not really anything crazy at all. Pretty short. I hit this tee shot pretty good, decent enough, anyways. Hit it down the middle. I want to say the whole plays about 265, 270. This was just after work, just straight to the tee box and played so I could get some in before dark. Just right behind the green is where it ended up, just kind of on the fringe. I think, if I remember, okay, yeah, so this one I chipped. I just kind of let it go for a second here. Yeah, so I'll chip and kind of watching it, holding the pose a bit is, I guess, a golf term. I thought it was going in. I thought I chipped it in. It ran just by the hole, probably, I don't know, 6 feet or so. And I do not have a putter. I sold my clubs when I quit playing golf probably 10 years ago, and I'm trying to get a hole set again. So I don't have a putter, so all the putts on this one is going to be just with the wedge, 56 degree. Just kind of blading it right there. This putt was straight. I don't know why it broke right, but it must have hit something there and went a little bit right. But just tap it in there. It's a par 4, by the way, so short par 4. Made par there. And I just skipped over to the 5th hole is where this is. It's a par 5, but the course in general is just really short. So I'm aiming. You can see the tree kind of, and there's a lot of trees. You can see this kind of bare tree, like to the left. The ball starts right over it. I'm not sure if you can see that there, but there's just left of the fairway. I was aiming a little bit further to the right, kind of pulled it a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. And as you'll see here in a second, the ball finishes just left of the cart path, which is just in the kind of short rough. I also kind of screwed myself over. I only took a driver, a 7-iron, 8-iron, and a 56 degree. So I think I'm sitting about 190, 195 out, and the longest thing I had was how the driver is a 7-iron. So I hit the 7-iron here. I knew it was going to be short, but I did hit it on target pretty much. I was just, I don't know, about 15, 20 yards short, which is kind of accurate on distance for what I used to hit a 7-iron. And then here I'm kind of on like a little, there's a couple of mounds in front of the screen, and I'm kind of like on the upslope of one, so I just try to like lean into it. And I haven't played in a while, so my touch isn't quite there. Wasn't really sure how this is going to come off, but it kind of just popped straight up. You can see it bounce and just kind of roll up. Roll just short, didn't quite make it there. And I want to say this putt was about 10 foot or so, maybe even more, 10, 12 foot. I want to say I played it, I think just outside the right edge. Again, I'm putting with the sand wedge, so yeah, I played it just outside the right edge, and again, with it being a wedge, I kind of jumped up a bit and went to the right. It was a little bit long, so I did kind of get a little line on it to see, to make sure I didn't miss it, and I almost missed it, just barely caught the left edge coming back down. So I made a par there. I made a par on the first hole, by the way. I'm not sure if I said it was a par 4, so I made a par, and that was a par 5. Made a par there as well. And here is, I just jumped over to the 6th hole. Pretty much in between the two, like the short brown tree on the right, or the left, and then the big tall brown tree on the right is pretty much where the fairway starts and stops. On camera, it looks like I yanked that dead left, but it's actually just barely left side fairway, and I think it kind of rolls. The fairway slopes a little bit right to left. Not a ton, can't really tell there, but a little bit of slope. And it kind of just rolled down into just at the edge of the rough there. I don't remember how far this hole plays from the tee box, but I have about 70, 75 yards. And I just took a 56 degree and kind of opened the club face a bit, kind of, I don't know, it's a weird shot where I kind of hit it a little bit lower than I normally would for like a full swing. It's almost like a punch, knockdown kind of wedge. It bounces on the green about 10-15 foot to the right, and it checks up pin high, so the distance was right. It just kind of lets it out a little bit to the right, but not too bad. This was, like I say, about 10 or 15 foot. Another pretty flat putt. But again, putt with the wedge that actually rolled off the face, kind of bladed it there to get the good roll. Made a birdie there on that hole, so that puts me at 1 under through the 3 holes. But I played 4, and this is a par 3. This is the 16th hole, I believe. Yeah, 16th hole. I never know what this hole plays because the tee box is like 40 yards long, and we're still not sure if the yardage is from the middle of the tee box or if it's to where the sign is, because the greenskeepers have told us different things. So I kind of guessed. I hit an 8-iron here. I was kind of on target, a little bit left of the pin, but as you can see, I was about a club short. So if I would have hit the 7, I probably would have been putting for birdie. And like I said, I haven't played like a 4 round in probably 10 years, and everything I've been practicing has just been like, I don't know, mostly full swings with a little bit of chipping here and there, but you can't really see how far it's going, so touch is almost non-existent. I hit these chip shots, and I was very unsure of where they were going to go, but pretty good slope to the right, so played to the left, it bounced up, rolled just kind of short, about 10 foot, I would say. This putt's definitely going to break left or right. Just kind of got to get it on a line and good speed, and it should be not too bad. I got a decent speed. You can't really see because the wedge is in the way. I almost made it. That was kind of the drop on the wedge there, but made a bogey there to finish even par. It's not the worst, but hopefully next time it'll be a little bit better.